Hello there, people. My name is Lai Ogunlaja, and I'm a mentee of the 2017 Chippy Mentorship Program. And today I'll be discussing about the basic structure of a web application in Flask. So first off, I'll begin with discussing about the initialization portion of a basic Flask web application. So in creating an application instance, the web server passes all of its requests it receives from the client to this object for handling, and this usually a protocol called the web server gateway interface. So I'll begin by typing in the script for the initialization portion of a Flash web application. So from Flash import Flask. And I'll save this script as a Python script. So let me begin by doing so. Control S. Flask. Oops, let me reopen the program. New Flask. Open. Here we go. App equals Flask double underscore name. So this sums up the initialization portion of a basic Flash web application. Now let's think of the Flash object right here that we have as our main Flash web application. The reason why the name argument is passed in this app object is just to help Flash find the root path of an application. Because later on, when there's usually designing a website, we add on images and CSS that makes it a whole lot easier for Flash to locate uh, when the roof when the roof of when the root path can be located quickly. So this is the reason for the name portion in this script. Now I'll be discussing about the roots and the view functions of a basic Flash web application. So whenever we build a website, usually it has multiple web pages, and all of these pages will be connected to a Python function when using Flask. So this is called routing. So now I'll proceed to type in the script for the routing for routing functions to take place in a Flash web application. This will be forward slash answer define index colon return oops return Well, this forward slash in here is just the root directory, and this is just the homepage of the website. So this whole process is what we call routing or mapping, and it's basically tying a URL of your website to a Python function. So, for example, for this script, so whenever a user visits the home page, what the user is going to see is the "Welcome to the home page" text uh, right here. So now I'll be discussing about the last portion of a basic Flash web application, which is the server startup. So we'll need about two more lines of code to kick off our server and make sure that our scripts run. So if let's space this out equals to double underscore main app dot run debug equals to true. So the whole point of this line is to start up the web server. So basically, this line of code down here, our last two line of code, is there to make sure we only run the app or start the web server whenever this file is called directly. So this will avoid launching a different web server if the script is imported from a parent script. So no, so now let's test this out and see the output in the web. So just going to run a few commands in the terminal. So let me locate the folder which this file is saved in. So now I'm assuming you've already installed a virtual environment onto your system. So right now I'll be running the command to initiate the virtual environment on my computer. So this will be source and slash activate. So now I'll be running this script to see the output in the web interface. Okay, so what we can do right now is just copy this over here and paste it into the web. So Command C, or you can make use of the localhost 5000. So C, Command V, and there we go. So this is the output which we see here for my basic Flash web application. Uh, Hope I've been able to give you guys a little bit of knowledge about how a basic web Flash application works and the different parts and its functionalities. Thank you.